My beloved child, before you take another step today, I want you to pause and hear what I'm saying to you right now. You may feel unseen, overlooked, or forgotten by the world, but I need you to know this with unshakable certainty. You are not forgotten. Not by me, not for a moment. Every breath you've taken, every tear that has ever slipped from your eyes, every silent prayer that rose up from your heart. I have noticed it all. Nothing about your journey has slipped past me. You may have thought that the silence meant absence, but the truth is, even in the silence, I have been working. Even in the stillness, I have been weaving something greater than you can see. You've looked at your life and wondered why things feel delayed. You've questioned whether your season of waiting has been wasted. But I tell you, my child, what feels like delay to you is not delay in my timing. My plans for you cannot be canceled by your mistakes, by the rejection of others, or by the enemy's schemes. What I have spoken over your life still stands. And today I am reminding you that your breakthrough is not behind you. It is ahead. Your story is not ending here. It is just entering a chapter that will reveal my faithfulness in a new way. I know you have carried weights that no one else fully understands. You have smiled in public while silently battling storms in your heart. You've tried to convince others that you were fine, even while you lay awake at night wondering if your prayers mattered. But here is my truth. Every whisper you released reached me. Every sigh was heard. Every time you wanted to give up but took one more step forward, I was the strength that carried you. You thought you were holding it together by sheer will, but I was the one holding you when your strength ran out. You thought you were surviving on your own, but my hand never let go of you. Even when you doubted me, I never doubted you. Even when you turned away in pain, I stayed close enough to catch your fall. There is something I need you to see clearly today. You are not defined by the wounds of your past. You are not trapped by the failures you regret. You are not overlooked because others passed you by. I have not overlooked you. My plans were written with full knowledge of every detour, every heartbreak, every mistake you would ever make, and still my plans for you are good. I am not rewriting your destiny because of your errors. I am weaving your very pain into the tapestry of your purpose. What felt like the end will become the soil from which your new beginning rises. What felt like loss will reveal itself as preparation. Nothing has been wasted. Not the nights of tears, not the days of confusion, not the battles you thought broke you. All of it is being transformed. So when you say, "But Lord, I feel stuck," hear me clearly. You are not stuck. You are in process. A seed does not look like much when it is buried in the soil. To those looking on, it seems like nothing is happening. But within the darkness, something unseen is taking place. Growth is happening where no eye can see, and soon what was hidden will break through the surface. This is where you are. You feel buried, but you are planted. You feel forgotten, but I am cultivating growth that will astonish you and everyone around you. Your breakthrough is coming because I have already scheduled it. Not one moment of your waiting has been in vain. My child, I know how weary your heart has become. I know how heavy it feels to wait when you see others moving ahead, others stepping into their blessings, others celebrating what you have been praying for. And in those moments you've whispered, "What about me, Lord? Have you forgotten me?" Let me answer you now, I have not forgotten you. I am not punishing you with delay. I am protecting you with timing. For there are doors you have asked me to open, and I will. But I love you too much to open them before you are ready to walk through them with confidence. I love you too much to give you a gift you are not yet prepared to carry. This season is not wasted. It is shaping you. It is equipping you. It is teaching you to trust me not just when things make sense, but especially when they don't. I want you to release the pressure to compare yourself to others. Your journey will never look like theirs because I have called you to something unique. What I am doing in your life will not always be understood by those around you, and that is by design. You don't need everyone's approval. You need only my direction. Stop trying to measure your worth by the timelines of others. Stop believing the lie that you are behind. You are exactly where you need to be in this moment. My timing is perfect, and when your breakthrough arrives, it will come swiftly and unmistakably, and you will understand why you had to wait. I want you to shift your focus from the pain of what has not yet happened to the promise of what I am about to do. Lift your eyes, child. Your help has never come from your own strength or from the validation of others. It has always come from me. And I am not finished with you. In fact, the very areas of your life that feel most barren are the very places I am preparing to bloom. Where you see emptiness, I see potential. Where you see brokenness, I see beauty waiting to emerge. Where you see an ending, I see a new beginning already in motion. Do not give up in this in-between. Do not despise this waiting season. Do not believe the lie that you are forgotten, for I have inscribed you on the palm of my hand. I cannot and will not forget you. You may think you've lost too much time, but I am the Redeemer of time. You may believe your opportunity has passed, but I am the one who creates opportunity. You may fear that you've missed your chance, but I am the one who opens doors no one can shut. Nothing is too late in my hands. Nothing is too broken for me to restore. Nothing is too far gone for me to revive. What others call dead, I can resurrect. What you thought was ruined, I can rebuild. What you thought was stolen, I can restore sevenfold. That is who I am. That is what I do. And I am doing it for you. So today I am inviting you to shift your perspective. Instead of focusing on what has not yet happened, choose to believe that I am working in ways you cannot yet see. Instead of letting discouragement speak louder than my promises, let my promises anchor your soul. Instead of rehearsing the pain of the past, declare the hope of your future. For breakthrough begins first in your mind, and then it manifests in your life. Guard your thoughts. Align them with my truth. And remember, my truth says you are chosen. You are loved. You are destined for more than what you see right now. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are not abandoned. You are held, you are guided, and you are loved beyond measure. Your breakthrough is coming and nothing can stop it because nothing can stop me. Trust me again, even here. Trust me especially here. For what you are about to see will remind you that my timing is perfect. My plans are unstoppable, and my love for you has never wavered. My beloved child, now that your heart has heard my promise, I want you to begin to see your life the way I see it. The waiting you have endured is not wasted time. It has been sacred ground. Even when you could not feel me, I was shaping your character, strengthening your spirit, and preparing you for blessings you cannot yet imagine. Every unseen moment has mattered. Every quiet prayer has been a seed planted in the soil of destiny. And soon those seeds will break the surface. Soon you will see with your eyes what you have long believed in your heart. You may have thought, but Lord, my faith is small. Yet I tell you, faith the size of a mustard seed moves mountains. Your breakthrough is not dependent on the size of your faith, but on the power of my faithfulness. I am the one who holds the mountain. I am the one who moves the obstacles. I am the one who calls things that are not as though they are. You have believed the lie that your faith must be flawless to receive from me. That is not true. Even in your doubts I have been working. Even in your weakness I have been strong. Even in your questions I have been answering. It is time to let go of the guilt you've carried for not being enough. You do not need to earn my love. You do not need to perform for my approval. I loved you before you ever did anything right. And I will love you no less because of the things you've done wrong. My love does not change with your performance. It is steady, immovable, unshakable. It is the anchor of your identity. Stop punishing yourself for what I have already forgiven. Stop rehearsing shame in your mind. Let my grace wash over those memories like waves over sand, softening the edges, carrying away the heaviness you were never meant to bear. You are free because I have made you free. Child, I have seen you looking at the lives of others, comparing your chapter to theirs. You've scrolled past their celebrations and wondered if you were invisible. But I am telling you again, your journey is not supposed to look like anyone else's. I am writing something unique with your life. There are colors on your canvas that no one else carries. There is a melody in your story that no one else can sing. Stop measuring your worth by what others are doing or achieving. Their timeline is not your timeline. Their calling is not your calling. I am the one who numbers your days, and I am not late. When the time comes for your breakthrough, it will arrive as surely as the dawn. You have been walking through a season of pruning, and pruning does not feel pleasant. It feels like loss, like limitation, like things being taken from you. But pruning is always for increase. When a gardener prunes a tree, it is not to harm it, but to prepare it to bear more fruit. That is what I'm doing in you. I have cut away relationships that were not for your good. I have closed doors that would have distracted you from your purpose. I have allowed certain things to be removed not to punish you but to protect you, and when the season shifts you will see that what was removed made room for what is coming. You will see that the branches of your life are now stronger, healthier, and ready to carry the weight of new blessings. Do not confuse pruning with punishment. Do not confuse preparation with abandonment. When you feel stripped down, remember, I am building you up. When you feel emptied out, remember, I am making space for overflow. When you feel alone, remember, you are being positioned for divine encounters. This is not the end. It is the beginning of something new. This is not a loss. It is an investment in your future. This is not rejection. It is redirection towards something better than you've imagined. I want you to start imagining again. Some of you have stopped dreaming because disappointment has made your heart cautious. You've told yourself it's safer not to hope. It's easier not to expect. But my child, I have not called you to a life of shrinking back. I have called you to a life of bold faith. Dare to believe again. Dare to speak life over the barren places. Dare to picture yourself stepping into the future I have prepared. Hope may feel risky, but hope is where miracles begin. Faith is not the absence of risk. It is the presence of trust in me. And you can trust me. I have never failed you, even when you could not see my hand. As you begin to hope again, guard your mind. What you think about matters. Every thought is a seed. When you allow fear, shame, and bitterness to take root, they grow into trees that choke out your joy. But when you allow my word, my promises, my truth to take root, they grow into trees of peace, courage, and strength. This is why I have told you to renew your mind daily. Not because I demand rituals, but because I know how easily the noise of the world can drown out my voice. My word is not a burden. It is your lifeline. It is medicine for your soul. It is light for your path. It is the foundation on which your breakthrough will stand. Begin each day with my truth instead of your fears. Speak life over your circumstances. Declare my promises even before you see them. This is not pretending. This is partnering with me. This is not denial. This is alignment. When you speak my promises out loud, you are watering the seeds I have planted. When you speak my word over your situation, you are building a fortress of hope that no storm can destroy. Do not wait until the battle is over to worship. Worship now. Do not wait until the door is open to praise me. Praise me now. This is how you will keep your heart steady in the waiting. This is how you will prepare yourself for what is coming. My child, I am teaching you how to stand firm, how to rise above the noise, how to walk in peace even before the breakthrough arrives. Because when it comes, and it will come, you will not just survive it. You will carry it well. You will walk through the door not as someone desperate and depleted, but as someone prepared, strengthened, and rooted in my love. You will not fumble the opportunity. You will flourish in it. You will not shrink back in fear. You will step forward in confidence. This season is building the version of you who can handle the next season. Trust the process. Trust me, remember, you are not forgotten. You are being refined. You are being positioned. You are being prepared. And when the time is right, you will see why you had to wait. You will see that my plans were always bigger than your pain. My timing was always better than your deadlines, and my love was always deeper than your doubts. Hold on to this truth. Your breakthrough is closer than you think, and nothing can stop it because nothing can stop me. My beloved child, I want you to reflect for a moment on the battles you have faced, the nights you cried yourself to sleep, the mornings you woke up carrying the same heaviness you prayed would disappear. You have felt the sting of betrayal, the ache of disappointment, the weight of unanswered questions. You have walked through valleys that others could not understand. Valleys where you wondered if I was still with you, and yet here you are, still breathing, still standing, still listening to my voice. That alone is proof that I have not abandoned you. If I had not been with you, you would not have made it this far. Even when you felt weakest, my strength was the reason you did not collapse completely. Even when you thought you were finished, my hand was quietly holding you together. I know the scars you carry. Some are visible, but many are hidden beneath layers of silence. There are memories you don't speak of, wounds you try to cover, questions you've buried deep because they feel too heavy to face. But I see it all, and I want you to hear me. Nothing about you repels me. Nothing about your pain makes me turn away. I am not intimidated by your brokenness, nor am I surprised by your struggles. I am the healer of hearts, the mender of wounds, the lifter of burdens. Where others have walked away, I draw closer. Where others saw your flaws and judged, I see your potential and love. The enemy has tried to convince you that your pain disqualifies you, that your mistakes discredit you, that your failures make you unworthy of the promises I've spoken over your life. But listen carefully. I do not choose the qualified. I qualify the chosen. And you are chosen, not because of your perfection, but because of my purpose, not because of your strength, but because of my strength in you, not because of your flawless faith, but because of my flawless love. You may see yourself through the lens of what went wrong, but I see you through the lens of what I am making right, child. Remember Joseph, who was betrayed by his brothers, sold into slavery, and thrown into prison for a crime he did not commit. For years it seemed like he was forgotten, but all along I was with him. I was shaping him in the hidden places, preparing him to carry the weight of influence and responsibility. What others meant for harm, I turned for good, and when the time was right, I lifted him from the prison to the palace in a single moment. That is what I can do for you. You may feel like you are stuck in a season that makes no sense, but I am the God who redeems wasted years. I am the God who lifts from the pit to the promise, and I am working even now to bring you into a place of restoration. Do not underestimate what I can do in one moment. Years of pain can be reversed in a breath. Long seasons of waiting can suddenly give way to rapid acceleration. That is the power of breakthrough. It may seem like nothing is shifting, and then suddenly everything changes. You have seen it in the lives of others and wondered when it would be your turn. Let me assure you, your turn is coming. Just as surely as the dawn breaks after the longest night, your breakthrough will arrive. And when it does, you will look back and realize that every tear watered the ground for the harvest you are about to reap. But my child, I need you to do something in this waiting season. Do not allow bitterness to take root in your heart. Bitterness will cloud your vision and poison your hope. Forgive those who wronged you, not because they deserve it, but because you deserve peace. Release the grudges you've held, for they weigh you down more than you know. Let go of the what-ifs and if-onlys that haunt you, for they keep you tied to moments I have already redeemed. Breakthrough requires a heart that is willing to release the past in order to receive the future. You cannot carry the old pain into the new promise. Let it go and let me carry it for you. I know forgiveness feels impossible. I know surrender feels risky. But remember, I will never ask you to release something without giving you something better in return. When you release bitterness, I will fill you with peace. When you release fear, I will fill you with courage. When you release shame, I will cover you with grace. What you let go of will never compare to what I will place in your hands. Trust me enough to loosen your grip on what is hurting you so that you can open your hands to what I am giving you. Child, your breakthrough is not just about answered prayers. It is about transformation from the inside out. I am not only changing your circumstances, I am changing you. I am teaching you to rise above disappointment, to walk in forgiveness, to anchor yourself in hope even when the evidence seems against you. I am building resilience in your spirit, strength in your faith, and depth in your character. Because when your breakthrough comes, it will not just be about blessing. It will be about purpose. You will not just receive. You will become a vessel through which others will be blessed. Your story will carry weight. Your scars will speak healing into the lives of others. Your testimony will ignite hope in those who feel forgotten, just as you once did. So hold on, beloved. Hold on to my promises with both hands. Let my words echo louder than the lies. Let my truth drown out the fear. For I am the same God who parted the Red Sea, who shut the mouths of lions, who raised the dead, who opened prison doors. And I am your God. The same power that raised Jesus from the grave lives in you. Do not underestimate what I'm about to do through you. The world may not expect much from you, but I delight in using the unexpected. I delight in taking what seems small and multiplying it. I delight in taking what others overlook and bringing it to the forefront. You are not forgotten. You are my chosen vessel, and soon you will see why the waiting was worth it. Even now the shift is beginning. Even now pieces are moving into place. Even now doors are being aligned with your path. You may not see it yet, but you will. And when you do, you will understand that I was not absent for a single moment. I was with you in the valley, and I will be with you on the mountaintop. I was with you in the silence, and I will be with you in the celebration. I was with you in the breaking, and I will be with you in the breakthrough. For I am the God who never forgets, and I have never once forgotten you. My beloved child, you have asked me many times, when, Lord? When will my breakthrough come? I have heard those words whispered in your prayers, sometimes with hope and sometimes with exhaustion. I know the ache of your waiting. I know how the delay has stretched your faith thin. But I want you to see something today. My timing is not a denial, it is a design. I am not withholding from you. I am preparing for you, and I am preparing you for what is ahead. Think about a caterpillar hidden inside a cocoon. To the outside world, it looks like nothing is happening. It looks quiet, still, even lifeless. But within that cocoon, transformation is taking place. Strength is being built. Wings are forming. A new identity is emerging. If the butterfly were released too soon, it would not have the strength to fly. The struggle within the cocoon is necessary because it prepares the wings for flight. This is the season you are in. You feel confined, pressed, even stuck. But what you see as confinement is preparation. I am forming wings you cannot yet imagine. And when you emerge, you will not crawl as you once did, you will soar. I know it feels long, but I promise you nothing in your waiting is wasted. Do not despise this process, for it is making you ready. Do not curse this season, for it is shaping you into someone who can handle the weight of blessing without being crushed by it. A breakthrough is not just about what you receive. It is about who you become in the receiving. If I were to open the doors now without preparing you, the very blessing meant to elevate you could overwhelm you. But when the preparation is complete, you will not just walk into the blessing, you will thrive in it. My child, I need you to know that I am not in a hurry because I do not need to rush. I see the end from the beginning. I see the path you cannot see. I know the pitfalls, the hidden dangers, the traps of the enemy. That is why I align everything according to my perfect timing. When I say not yet, it is never because I do not care. It is because I care too much to give you something before you are ready, or before the season is ripe. Trust my timing, because my timing carries protection. My timing carries provision. My timing carries peace. You may look at others and think, but they are moving ahead while I am still waiting. Remember, their story is not your story. Their pace is not your pace. Do not compare the middle of your journey to someone else's highlight. Each child I call walks a unique path. David was anointed king as a boy, but he waited years before he sat on the throne. Moses carried a calling for decades before leading my people out of Egypt. Sarah waited long past what seemed possible before holding the child I promised her. Each one of them wondered if I had forgotten. But none of them were forgotten, and neither are you. Lift your eyes from the calendar. Stop measuring your worth by the ticking of the clock. Stop letting the enemy convince you that it's too late, that you've missed your moment, that I've overlooked you. I am the God who is never late. I am the God who redeems lost time. I am the God who creates moments no one expects. Your life is not running behind, it is running on schedule according to my design. When the moment comes, it will be undeniable. The very things that seemed delayed will suddenly align, and you will know it was only possible because of me. But until that moment comes, I am inviting you to renew your strength. I know how weary you feel. I know how heavy your heart has been. I see the way discouragement creeps in when you've been believing for so long without visible change. But I am the God who renews the weary. I am the one who restores the brokenhearted. I am the one who breathes life into dry bones. And right now, I am breathing new strength into you. Where you feel faint, I am pouring courage. Where you feel empty, I am filling you with hope. Where you feel tired, I am lifting you on eagle's wings. Do not try to carry this on your own anymore. Lay it at my feet. Lay down the worry that steals your peace. Lay down the fear that whispers lies. Lay down the control that exhausts you. Let me carry what you were never meant to carry. My yoke is easy and my burden is light. When you rest in me, you will find strength you didn't know you had. When you lean on me, you will discover that my power is made perfect in your weakness. You don't have to be strong enough for what's ahead. You just need to stay close enough to me. I will be your strength. I will be your guide. I will be your shield. Beloved, your breakthrough is not far off. Even now, I am aligning conversations, opportunities, and divine connections. Even now I am softening hearts, moving mountains, and preparing doors that no one will be able to shut. You may not see it yet, but when it comes, it will come suddenly. It will feel like the floodgates opened all at once. And in that moment, you will look back and understand why the waiting mattered. You will see how every delay was protection. You will realize that every no was making space for a greater yes. You will rejoice not only in the blessing, but in the preparation that made you ready to carry it. So do not give up here. Do not quit at the edge of your breakthrough. The enemy will try to discourage you most intensely right before the breakthrough comes, because he knows what is about to happen. He knows the freedom you will walk into. He knows the testimony that will spill out of your lips. He knows the impact your story will carry. That is why the battle has felt fiercest here. But hold your ground. You are closer than you think. Do not trade the promise for temporary relief. Do not abandon hope in the midnight hour, for the dawn is already rising. Child, declare this truth with me. I am not forgotten. I am not behind. I am not abandoned. I am being prepared, I am being positioned, and my breakthrough is on the way. Let those words sink into your spirit. Let them be the song that carries you when doubt tries to drown you. Speak them when fear rises. Declare them when discouragement whispers. Because your words shape your faith, and your faith aligns you with my promises. Speak life. Speak hope. Speak breakthrough. For what you declare in faith I will bring forth in my time. Your story is not over. Your waiting is not wasted. Your pain is not pointless. I am with you, I am for you, and I will never leave you. Trust me with the unknowns. Trust me with the unanswered questions. Trust me with the unfolding path. Because what I have promised I will do. And when I do it, you will know that you were never forgotten. You will know that my love carried you every step of the way. And you will know that your breakthrough was worth the wait. My beloved child, before I bring the breakthrough that your heart longs for, I want to remind you of something far deeper. Who you are to me. Because the enemy has tried to convince you that your worth is tied to your mistakes, your failures, or the opinions of others. But hear me clearly, your worth is not negotiable. Your identity is not fragile. Your value does not change with the seasons of your life. You are mine. You were chosen before you could achieve anything. You were loved before you could earn it, and nothing you have done or ever will do can cancel the love I have for you. You see yourself as weak, but I see you as strong in me. You see yourself as broken, but I see you as whole in my healing. You see yourself as behind, but I see you exactly on time in my plan. When others have labeled you with words of rejection, I have already called you accepted. When others have spoken doubt, I have declared purpose. When your past screams shame, my voice thunders with redemption. Stop agreeing with the lies of the enemy. Stop rehearsing the failures of yesterday. Stop disqualifying yourself from the promises I have already written over your life. You are not defined by what you've lost. You are defined by who I am in you. My child, it is time for you to step into the identity I gave you, not the one the world has tried to force on you. You are not just surviving, you are chosen to thrive. You are not just enduring, you are destined to overcome. You are not just passing through, you are carrying light into dark places. I did not create you to shrink back in fear, but to stand in courage. I did not breathe life into you so that you would live bound by chains. I created you to walk in freedom. And the same power that raised Jesus from the dead lives inside of you. That means you are never powerless, even in your hardest season. That means you carry authority, even when you feel small. That means you are already equipped, even when you feel unprepared. Do not wait for the breakthrough to believe you are loved. Do not wait for the blessing to believe you are worthy. You are loved now. You are worthy now. You are seen now. And because you know who you are in me, you can face anything with confidence. The storms may rage, but your identity will not be shaken. The delays may stretch long, but your worth will not diminish. The opinions of others may rise and fall, but your value will remain eternal because it is rooted in me, not in them. Beloved, I want to restore your joy. For too long, life has drained it out of you. For too long, disappointment has dimmed your smile. For too long, you have carried the heaviness of worry, fear, and striving. But joy is your inheritance. Peace is your portion. Hope is your anchor. I want to give you laughter again, the kind that rises from a heart unburdened. I want to give you peace that is not shaken by circumstances. I want to give you rest that quiets your soul even in the middle of the storm. Do not believe that joy is something you lost forever. I am the restorer of joy.
I am the one who brings life back into places that felt barren.
And I am doing it for you even now. Think of the seasons when you thought the sun would never rise again, yet here you are. Think of the times you thought you could not take another step, and yet you are still walking. That is evidence of my hand on your life. That is proof that I am not done with you. And if I carried you through the darkest valley before, do you not think I can restore your joy again? Do you not believe I can turn your mourning into dancing, your ashes into beauty, your sorrow into singing? You have seen me move in the past. You will see me move again. Child, it is time to stop living as if your best days are behind you. They are not. Your story is still unfolding. Your breakthrough is still ahead. Your calling is still alive. I'm doing something new, and it is springing forth even now. You may not perceive it yet, but it is already in motion. And as I bring you into this new chapter, I will restore joy, not as a fleeting feeling, but as a foundation. I will anchor you in joy that flows from knowing I am with you no matter what. I will root you in peace that no storm can uproot. I will give you confidence that no voice of doubt can silence. My child, lift your head again. Smile again. Believe again, because I am faithful. And I will not just give you what you asked for. I will give you more than you imagined. I will not just open a door. I will make sure it is the right door. I will not just restore what was lost. I will multiply it. When you step into your breakthrough, it will not be a small step forward, it will be a leap into the fullness of my promise, and joy will flood your soul like never before. So begin to thank me now. Praise me now. Celebrate now. Not because you see it yet, but because you know I am faithful. Joy begins in gratitude. Peace begins in trust. Hope begins in belief. As you open your mouth in praise, you shift the atmosphere around you. As you declare my goodness, you weaken the hold of fear. As you thank me for what's coming, you prepare your heart to receive it. This is how you fight your battles, with worship, with truth, with faith. And as you do, your spirit will rise again. Your joy will return. Your breakthrough will draw closer. Do not let the enemy silence your voice. Do not let him convince you that your prayers don't matter. Every word you've spoken in faith has been heard. Every tear you've cried has been collected. Every sigh of your heart has reached me. I have not ignored a single moment. And I am weaving it all into your story. So sing again, pray again, dream again, hope again, because your identity is secure, your worth is unshakable, and your breakthrough is near. Child, hear me. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are not invisible. I see you. I hear you. And I delight in you. The world may overlook you, but I call you chosen. The enemy may try to shame you, but I call you redeemed. You may doubt yourself, but I call you equipped. And when you step into the fullness of my plan, you will carry a joy so radiant that others will see me through you. Your life will testify not just of survival, but of victory. Not just of endurance, but of transformation. Not just of waiting, but of fulfillment. So hold fast, my child. The joy is returning. The breakthrough is coming. And when it does, you will not only step into blessing, you will step fully into who you were always created to be. My beloved child, this is the moment where everything comes together. The waiting, The tears, the prayers, the questions, the faith that sometimes felt too small to hold on. All of it has been leading you here. I know you thought I had forgotten you. I know you wondered if my promises would ever come to pass, but I have been with you in every valley. I have walked with you through every fire, and I have held you through every storm. And now I tell you with certainty your breakthrough is here. Not tomorrow, not in some faraway future, but even now I am aligning the pieces, moving the mountains and opening the doors that no man can shut. Do not despise the process that brought you here. For what felt like delay was preparation. What felt like denial was protection. What felt like silence was me working behind the scenes on your behalf. You see only fragments, but I see the whole picture. You feel the waiting, but I know the perfect timing. You thought you were standing still, but I was planting you deeply so you would be strong when the winds came. And now, the roots you gained in the dark will hold you steady as you step into the light of breakthrough. My child, the season of striving is ending. You do not need to force what I am giving you freely. You do not need to manipulate or control what I have already written in your story. Lay down the weight of anxiety and pick up the garment of praise. Release the heaviness of worry and embrace the peace I have already placed inside of you. Let go of the fear that you will miss it, because when I open a door for you, it will be so clear, so undeniable, that you will know it is me. No force of darkness will be able to close it. No voice of doubt will be able to cancel it. No obstacle will be able to block it. What I have for you is yours, and no one can take it away. Beloved, your breakthrough will not just bless you. It will bless others. For I have called you to be a light, a testimony, a living reminder that I am faithful. The healing I bring you will flow through you to heal others. The provision I release in your life will overflow into the lives around you. The doors I open will not just elevate you, but will position you to serve, to lead, and to bring glory to my name. What I give you is not only for your comfort, but for your calling. And as I raise you up, you will become a voice of hope for those still waiting, a signpost that points others to me. Do not fear the size of what I am calling you into. Yes, it is bigger than you expected. Yes, it will stretch you. Yes, it will require faith beyond what you have known before. But remember this, I never call you to something I will not also empower you for. My grace is sufficient. My spirit is with you. My strength is made perfect in your weakness, so do not shrink back. Do not disqualify yourself. Do not say, I am not ready. If I am sending you, then you are ready, not because of what you can do, but because of what I will do through you. My child, this is your crossing over season. Just as I brought Israel out of Egypt, just as I parted the Red Sea, just as I brought them into the land flowing with milk and honey, I am bringing you out of bondage and into freedom, out of wilderness and into promise, out of lack and into abundance. You have wandered long enough. You have battled long enough. Now it is time to enter in. And when you step into this new place, you will not carry the shame of the past. You will not drag the chains of fear. You will walk in with your head lifted high, clothed in dignity, covered in grace, strengthened by faith and filled with joy. This is not just a breakthrough in your circumstances. It is a breakthrough in your spirit. You will think differently. You will see differently. You will move differently. For I am renewing your mind, enlarging your vision, and igniting your faith. I am giving you fresh passion, fresh creativity, fresh strength. What once drained you will no longer have power over you. What once intimidated you will no longer cause fear. What once seemed impossible will now become your reality, because I am the God who makes all things possible. Beloved, as you step into this breakthrough, remember this. Stay close to me. Do not let the blessing distract you from the blesser. Do not let the open doors draw you away from the one who opened them. Do not let the abundance make you forget the source. I am the vine. You are the branch. Stay connected and you will continue to bear fruit. Stay rooted in me and your joy will remain full. Stay surrendered and you will continue to walk in victory. Child, I want you to know something deeper than the breakthrough itself. My greatest gift to you is not the answered prayer, not the fulfilled dream, not the new chapter. My greatest gift to you is me, my presence with you, my spirit in you, my love surrounding you, and this will never change. Whether you are in the valley or on the mountain, whether you are in the waiting or in the promise, whether you are weeping or rejoicing, I am with you. I am for you, and I will never let you go. So step forward now, not with fear but with confidence. Step forward with your head held high because you are chosen, you are loved, you are anointed. Step forward with joy because you know the best is not behind you but ahead of you. Step forward with courage because the one who calls you is faithful. This is your time. This is your season. This is your breakthrough, and as you walk into it, know that you are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are not overlooked. You are my beloved child, and I delight in you. Lift your voice in praise even now. Dance with joy even now. Declare my faithfulness even now. For what I have spoken will come to pass. What I have promised will not fail. And what I have begun in you I will finish. Your story is not ending in disappointment. Your story is not ending in defeat. Your story is ending in victory and fulfillment in breakthrough. So go forth, my child, with faith in your heart, hope in your spirit, and joy on your lips. For truly, your breakthrough has come, and it is only the beginning of greater things I have prepared for you.